Hey guys, what's up? So, I know this is kind of a weird, low quality video, but all I'm doing in this video is I just got back from Micro Center, and I thought we'd do a little bit of unboxing and testing of the parts I bought, because they are all used/open box, is what they call it, meaning that they are returned items that they mark down significantly. So I bought a bunch of them. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with them, but I have an idea that we'll talk about in a different video, but I thought, let's just go through testing them and stuff. No need to do a whole production video, even though, again, I know it looks terrible usually, but starting off with the graphics card we bought today, we got a GeForce GTX 1660 Super. We picked up this card for $191 plus tax, so it's about 200 bucks, and it's a 1660 Super for 200 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. And if we open it up, wow, it's in there, packaged. Do we have anything underneath? Yeah, it comes with its manual and discs for drivers. And if we open it up, wow, no, that's just straight up I mean, it's kind of cheap. I mean, it's cheap plastic, but it is just a 1660 Super. As far as I know, checking model numbers, N166S. Yeah, no, so it's definitely a 1660 Super according to its serial number / product number, whatever that is. Let's actually find out by testing it in our test bench system. So, and for our test bench system, okay, first things first. I found this so funny. This is a Crucial 4 GB stick of DDR4. It's a SODIMM. This was $3.96, $4 plus tax for a singular 4 GB SODIMM module. I found that funny. I'll actually need one of these to test a motherboard that's coming up, so thought I might as well pick it up for testing. Now for our platform today, we got one of these, a B550 DS3H. If you don't know, the B450 DS3H is one of my favorite budget motherboards, so the B550 I expect to be, just better. And for 75 bucks, $75.96 plus tax, about 80 bucks in New York, that deal cannot be beat. I'm going to cut out the part where I just cut that open because that was dangerous. Alright, so we've got our SATA cables, back plates there. Sometimes people will buy these boards, take off the back plate, and return them. Don't know why, but that's why I order like hundreds of back plates from China every few months. Not hundreds, but you get the point. So, what do we got here? So, our motherboard I/O shield, that's a bonus. And I don't know if there's anything below it, but we did have our SATA cables, so we don't have to worry about anything else in there. And this is a B550 motherboard. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wow. Same brown PCB. Not really a huge fan of the brown PCBs. It's kind of cheap looking, but hey, it smells like a board. We got no capacitors missing from the back. No resistors, whatever the hell they are. Oh, 2 M.2 slots. That's a welcome improvement. The B450M DS3H did not have that. Still got one 16-1-1 and one 4X slot. Electrically, this is a physical 16X, but besides that, I mean, this is a pretty bog standard board. It looks nice. It's got more black accents and heat sinks than the old B450M DS3H. So we will go ahead and hook that up on our test bench. For today, this will be our platform. 8-pin, 24-pin, and that's all we need. Wow, that's all we need. So, CPU, and I think you guys will like this choice here. We picked up an open box Ryzen 5 3600 for $123.96, about $130 including tax. Tax is very important because most places have it. Some more than others. New York more than others. Cooler is still here. Do we have the original thermal paste? I doubt it. Let's see. Oh yeah, the cooler is completely unused. That's a welcome sight. Last time I bought an open box processor, the cooler was stuck to the CPU, just shoved back into the box and returned, and I was very disappointed. So let's see what our CPU is looking like here. I mean, the guy at the store did inspect it for me. Okay, it looks like whoever used this last broke everything. But we even get our Ryzen 5 sticker. I mean, I've even seen people buy it, take out the sticker, and return it. It's kind of sad, but I mean, these stickers go for like $2 a pop on eBay. So there's no bent pins. I know he checked for that. There is some thermal paste, so the CPU was definitely used by somebody. I don't know what or why. But let's not drop it. Oh my god, I almost just dropped it as I hit my stupid monitor. And we just pop that in. Do we have a clip? Oh, we do. Now, this may be a terrible idea, but just for testing purposes, don't do this. I'm going to use the AMD Athlon cooler for their Athlon 3000G that I picked up and stole the cooler from. And I'm just going to use that because it's easy to clip on. Oh, whichever idiot bought this motherboard before did not put these clips back on in the right way. One of them is facing the wrong direction. If I can find my screwdriver in time, I will fix it. There's my screwdriver. Wondering why I'm kind of rushing with this is that my camera's running out of batteries and I don't have enough money. And I'm too cheap to replace the batteries, and buy new ones. Because I did buy new ones and they were duds. They were terrible, they were garbage knockoffs, and only one of them kind of works. There we go. That is installed, and we're just going to pop on with the default thermal paste our stock looking cooler. Hold on, it goes the other way. This thing is so terrible, it's amazing. If this thing doesn't thermal throttle as soon as I turn it on and shut off, I'll be ecstatic, to say the least. Definitely going to need that fan plugged in. No big heat sink here today. RAM, I did not pick up any RAM because I do not need RAM, but when I plan on building this out as a whole PC for either sell or giveaway, I'll be using this RAM, which is just some XPG 3200 speed. Nothing special, but nothing not special. It's kind of special. It's special to me. What's in our way? Oh my god, the CPU wire is in our way. Little CPU fan wire. We'll put in 16 gigs just to test both RAM channels. Make sure we got no broken channels. We do have a CMOS battery, so no looting was taking place on this. Let's plug in our two SATA cables. We got SATA ports. That's a bonus. There we go. Those are plugged in. And graphics card. So, again, our 1660 Super is the only thing I'm kind of worried about. Because I don't know why someone would buy a 1660 Super then return it. Then again, I don't know why someone would buy a 3600 then return it. A lot of weird stuff going on with these returns, but hey, I ain't complaining if it works. We need a backwards cable. There we go. And display. Oh! This 1660 Super has no DVI. I use DVI display. Well, it's got DVI on it. For testing, because older cards typically will have DVI. You can count on it. Or they'll have DisplayPort, but this stupid adapter barely works. So, we'll use DisplayPort. We'll turn on our system. Oh, that's interesting. It just turned on when we turned on the power supply without me shorting the front panel connector pins. That might be the problem with this board. If it just turns on the second you turn on the power supply. You know, I noticed we have a white USB port. Like, we got the normal black for USB 2, we got the blue for USB 3. But one of our USB 3s is a white port. I wonder if that's fast charging or USB 3.1. Oh, we got a boot. So we know our graphics card works, as in it at the very least will display. Doesn't mean drivers are fully installed or anything. CPU works, as in the board will recognize it. And motherboard works, as in the thing boots, and there's a post screen. So let's plug in peripherals and really test if this thing's working. Make sure our USB, getting devices ready. So it's booting right into Windows. That's impressive. When booting into Windows is impressive. I'm going to try out this white port. I want to see what it does. I'm guessing it's just USB 3.2 or 3.1 Gen 2, like the newest one. Camera's about to run out of batteries, but as far as we know, this is working. There's a good little test bench set up. It's fun. I like doing, videos. If I could do it more high quality, I would. I'll be doing a more high quality build. I might do a build guide with these parts. Alright, and checking Task Manager, it looks like, yeah, wow, 1660 Super and a 3600. We're running at 4.2 gigahertz, 4.15 at this menu. So obviously we're not thermal throttling it. We got 16 gigs of RAM and both of our disks. Awesome, guys. So we got a working system. As of right now, I'll be building a whole system out of this stuff. At least if it works this far, I can guarantee it works to the point, because at least drivers are installing. That's the point. Thank you guys so much for watching this little video. Again, I was just setting up a little test bench to tease what a future video and build guide could look like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.